Now let's listen to two geeks talk about monsters.
What's up, ranchers? The code for our giveaway is Trinity777. Now back to the show.
Hello, summoners. Welcome to another pulse pounding, lightning inducing.
Ooh, that was good.
Tower ascending. Episode of A Monster Rancher's Guide to Summoner's War. I am the howling Aztec Olmec, but it wouldn't be a proper episode if I didn't have the Grim Reaper Lightstar 777 with me.
Yes. And a person who is near and dear to my heart, JDtheGamer, back to join us again. My friend, welcome back.
Thank you for having me yet again.
No
First
problem.
and foremost, how was your vacay? Did you all have fun?
It was quite fun. It was a little short, but and a little different. Making sure that we stay away from people and everything. But it was good to get away.
Excellent.
Yeah. I mean, that unwind time is no joke. Gotta love that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Cool.
Well, AJ, as always, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing well. Apologies, I have half of my face is numb. Just came from the dentist. Had a really nice deep cleaning. So if I'm more loopy than
normal,
wow, it's because I'm all two-faced up. I'm looking like Harvey Dent right now. So but I'm feeling wonderful. Hi. But I'm great. My units are good. If you're watching this, I did put up the horned frog, the dark horned frog, for a very specific reason. One of our topics today is going to be JD's awesome 6-starred violent procking horned frog that we're going to talk about. We're going to talk a little. We're going to deviate a little. We're going to talk about Hall of Heroes, not Hall of Hoes like I wrote. We're going to talk some Trickaroo. We're going to talk some Genshin Impact a little bit because I'm so happy that JD and Ken got me playing because I am, just super in love with this game. And we're going to talk Tinsy Wincy. We're mixing into the whole Summoner's War chat that we usually do. And one of our super listeners, DSC Justin, had a funny story about last week's show that we're going to share with all of you folks. But yeah, short answer is I'm cool.
All right. So let's just get right into this straight away, JD. You being the super genius, you are like one Roadrunner away from Wile E. Coyote status, and what went through your mind? Why the horned frog?
So, long story short, I wanted to make sure that I built me a unit that is exclusive. So you have to be here during the Halloween event. I'm pretty sure you can't summon this horned frog.
No, not at all.
It's specific to this event, and it's a 1-star. Like, who doesn't love a good 1-star? So
they're plucky.
I'm currently, and come on, they're easy to skill up, right? So
they are easy to skill up. That is one advantage.
So I have a 6-star horned frog. He is level 33 at the moment, so I'm waiting until he gets level 40. But he is currently rocking Vile Revenge with speed, HP, accuracy. And the reason why I chose him is because he only has 1 skill, but he is going to be a monster for me in TOA because his 1 skill, jump attack, leaps up to the sky to attack and decreases the enemy's attack bar by 15%. So we got an attack bar manipulator as a 1-star just sitting there like, yo, I got what it takes, everybody. And I'm going to make it happen.
That's awesome. We
I
have a
love
theme
this.
of building little used and
this.
little known units, and that is right up the alley with exactly that. So much respect. That is excellent.
It's coming.
Yeah, that is quite ingenious and wonderful, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to see how that all pans out for you.
Absolutely, especially in TOA.
When do you estimate you're going to be using this, and we might be able to see this on your channel?
So, I want this to be. I didn't want to do this on when I've already done TOA. So TOA refreshes in 5 days as of right now.
Yes.
So once it resets, I'm gonna take him through TOA normal all the way through.
Excellent.
We're going all the way through all 100 floors
Dang,
with the
awesome.
Horned Frog. Mm-hmm.
And what are you thinking for a team with him? Are you doing other CC units? Like, are you going to be all about that CC life for 1 to 100, or?
Yep. So what I plan on doing is I'm gonna go with the Horned Frog.
Right.
I'm gonna go with. Oh, you know what? I can't give away my details.
No, don't give it away.
Wait for the video. Wait for the video.
Okay, but the reset coming in 5 days. Sometime after that, check out JD's channel. It is going to be ridiculous, and I'm beside myself. Cannot wait. Cannot wait to see it.
This is going to be awesome.
It is going to be a dance party for sure.
But I do have a topic. I was in my attic and I knew JD would definitely respect this. I dug out my PS2 version of God of War, the original,
Such a classic.
because I know JD's favorite character is Kratos, and I knew it was there, but I went on the journey. I had to fight many an orc, many an orc. Got healed up by some fairies. Oh, brilliant!
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Very good.
This thing is amazing. Little known fact, once I plan on getting me a dog in the near future, and his name is
Awesome.
going to be Kratos.
You already picked the name.
that is awesome.
Brilliant.
Yep.
I have 2 cats.
I love that.
I'm a cat daddy. I have 2 cats personally, but yo, I love pets. Like pets are awesome. And did you already pick them out?
No.
Okay.
But I will be. I'm gonna get me a husky. I've always loved those blue-eyed huskies.
Awesome.
Love them.
Oh
gorgeous.
man, the blue eyes. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Gotta be. It would even be
Blue-eyed
better
white
if it was one
dragon.
blue eye. One blue eye, one like black eye, ooh,
That
or
would be
white
sick.
eye. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, I mean, hopefully when you get them, bring them on the show. I'd love to see them. I'd love to check them out. Unfortunately, I have to keep my cats out of the studio because they will be all over the place. But anyway, but no,
Yeah,
that's
will.
awesome, man. I'm glad you're getting a dog. Ken, we gotta get you a pet.
Sure, yeah. Very conducive with the 13-hour days. Yeah.
I hear that.
So, speaking of the obscure units, Aztec and myself have been slowly but surely working on our Cassies, our side hustle for our obscure project of the year.
Absolutely.
So mine is I sillily got into this fight with this person, so let me just finish them off. Oh good, they gave up. That's probably for the best. They weren't going to win. But my Cassie, let's go all the way to the end here. So she's, 5-star now. She's got her 100% crit rate. She's, got pretty decent HP. Pretty okay speed boost, but yeah, she's coming along.
Excellent.
Coming along nicely.
I see
Yeah,
that
of course, my
100% crit
Trinity
rate. That's
is
awesome.
6-star, my second L&D Nat 5 that I pulled the other day.
Yes, on the stream, I was very, very happy for Lightstar. Got Trinity, but that's awesome. But it's all about Cassie right now. Cassie is the focus. I really have to get her crit rate up. It's only 53%. I went Blade and Rage to give her some good crit damage, and she is awesome at scenario.
Yeah.
I haven't tried her. Actually, no, I tried her in some Guild War, but just as a test kitchen, I always use scenario to test out, the units and the mechanics. And the defeat Wild Dog really isn't bad. You know, it's her S2 and she attacks. It's kind of like an AoE, sort of, but it's actually kind of cool. And the the 50% buff to the crit damage, when your crit rate is like over 160, that is like pretty much a one shot for everyone I've seen, you know, even in Guild Wars. So that's been fun times. I paired her up with Lauren, you know, and so it's like Cowgirl Bebop, you know what I mean? But
again.
Have you tried her anywhere, JD? That is
Cowgirl theme would be like.
I will say I have not. She is 6-star.
Yes.
She is sitting at level 26. So
Excellent.
just like the Horned Frog, she is not quite ready to take that next step into adulthood.
I hear
But
you.
it will be coming. It will be coming. Maybe you know what? Maybe I'll just throw her on a TOA team with the Horned Frog. I don't know. We'll
That
see.
might be so funny.
There you go. There you go.
Now I know usually in our show we have you know, our summon session, which we'll do later on, but I know you're saving up for your birthday summon.
Yes. So my birthday is February 3rd, so we still are about 2 months out.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. But my current, I will update you guys on what I am sitting at scroll wise. Currently, I have 2 SWC scrolls,
Excellent.
Nice.
8 legendaries, 17 LDs, 11 water, 15 fire, 42 wind, and 196 mysticals. So we got
Are
2
you
more
going
months.
for something in win, or is that just
Yes.
how life has come down?
No, I am specifically trying to get 3 units in win. Savannah, Diana, or what's his name? Chung something? Chung
The Art Master?
The Art Master.
Got you.
Oh, there.
Those 3. Those 3 I need in my life. Like in my soul. I
But
need
with
those.
so many LDs, you might get another LD Nat 5. Just, you know.
And I'm fine with that too.
I mean,
I
you
will
won't
not
get the worst unit, the Horned Frog, but you know, who could?
You know, they can't quite compete with that. But you know, if they want to throw me a little Gianna or Ragdoll, I'm fine with that. I might be able to make it work.
Yeah, I mean, you'll find some place somewhere to ease them in so they don't feel bad. You know.
Can't quite replace the Horned Frog, but you know, that's what it is.
So, can we talk Second Awakening? We got some clues. We got some, I mean, official clues from
It's gonna
Comtuous.
be the Grim Reaper for sure.
I'm hoping it's a Grim Reaper because, you know, I kind of like that class. You know, very underused in my opinion, at least in my account. I don't use them, but I will absolutely build a Second Awakened, you know, prom or something like that. Prom is the light Grim Reaper. But yeah, a 2/8 prom would be ridiculous, or even a 2/8 Thrain.
So I do have Thrain. I've had Thrain for years, so
Yeah.
I'm ready for a 2A.
Oh,
Ready.
awesome!
I still wanted it to be the Gargoyles, which I consider to be the most reviled units in the game.
Yeah, but they're too new. Comtuous said that the 2As are going to be units that are like the classics.
Like
so
old school.
Oh, I know they did, but you know, I
The Gargoyle.
want something so that people will build them. Like when people are building, like, you know, slimes and horned frogs, like monsters. No, I mean, this is not judgment. I mean, like, very sincerely, like when they were willing to put that effort in to 6-star those monsters, and the gargoyles are just sitting there like, no dog, I'm good. I'm just kind of like, probably the only monsters people actually are like, what does this unsummon button do anyways?
Oh wow!
10,000 blue mana? That's great.
So tell me about your
great
Thrain,
value.
because I haven't built my Thrain yet. I think Lightstar, you built Thrain also. Is that right?
Yeah, mine's 5-star because I half expected it was going to be 2-8, so I don't want to 6-star him until that's confirmed, because then I will just 5 to 6-star in 2-Aing him, so
Okay.
that way I don't have to waste too much, like, because if I'm not getting him leveled up at the same time, I'll feel like I'm wasting my time with the dimensional energy.
That's fair. That's fair.
Makes perfect sense.
My Thrain has been built probably. I've been playing this game for over 5 years. He was probably in the first year that I was playing the game, 6-starred and max.
Right.
So he's been in my storage for years. I have not used him in a very long time. But you know what? Once they announce that it is going to be the Grim Reapers,
right.
one of them, maybe a nice little video or showcase of them, since I already have him built.
There you go.
But he still has Vile. I have him currently on Vile Focus, and these rooms have been on him for 5 years now. HP accuracy. Like, I didn't even build him on speed. He's just sitting there. So, but when I did use him in TOA, I actually do think he has a lot of value with his dots and basically the automatic stun with his third skill. So he has some good uses. Now, once they 2A him, I think he's one of those 2A units that he's already pretty solid in his kit. So I don't know how much they're actually going to add to him, because we've had 2A units where they completely restructured and they went from trash rooms to trash characters to amazing monsters, right?
Griffins.
But there's also been some 2A There's also been some 2As where it's like barely a little tweak because it's already good. Like, we don't need to touch him.
Oh, sorry.
So I think Thrain might fall into this. Like, his kit is already good. Maybe, who knows? Maybe they just decide to give him, like, once you 2A him, he gets like 10 more speed. Yeah. Because the problem is that they're super slow. There's no
100%.
91 base speed is horrible. Yeah. So maybe they just give him some speed and say, you know what, his kit is fine. Here's a little bit more speed. Now use him.
I hope more dots too, because I just 2A'd my Tatsu, and she ignites Incendia. Nothing but dots. So
I just can't bear. I can't bear all those beautiful dots that I've worked so hard to fill up a screen just going away. It's so sad.
Not at all. It's great.
Well, let me ask you guys this: what do you think the third clue? Because I'm pretty sure it's the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
What do you think that hourglass is with the skull in it?
I have no idea. It could, and the hat. I have no clue. It could be Mystic Witches. It could be the Howl.
Or Mystic Witch.
Who knows?
I hope it's not Mystic Witch. I honestly hope that it's the Howls. I think the Howl would be cool to build. Like,
all Lulu team for the win.
I'm with it.
There was a video with that All Lulu account. It wasn't even an All Lulu team. It was
and he had a guild, All Lulu. Yeah, that guy commitment to a cause,
to one unit. Like
that
what
was it? This was before they had auto farming, and I think one of his records for Necro was like 3 hours and 28 minutes or something. So this guy literally just hit auto, walked away for like 5 hours with his phone plugged in, came back like, I won!
That is frightening.
That boy went to work, he went shopping.
3 hour Necro run.
Which is a good segue to something you were asking us earlier about the auto farming. Care to field it again there, JD?
Yeah, so I was just curious what you guys feel personally about the auto farming. So I've heard, I would say it's probably like a 80% of people I've talked to about it that have enjoyed it. It's helped them out in the game, but there are quite a few people that don't really care about the auto farming. They have their phone the whole time and they're fine just playing the game. Now, for me, I enjoy it because even though I do have a job where I can be on my phone pretty much, like I can check it often, so it doesn't really affect me.
Right.
But I've noticed, when auto farming first came out, I probably had about 15 to 20 mil mana.
Yes.
I now am sitting at 91 million mana. Definitely a lot more resources coming through. So I'm just curious how you guys feel about the auto farming.
That's just one advantage.
If you'd like to first.
Oh, sure. That's just one advantage. I am all about auto farming. Like you, even though I work, I've been working from home for a while, and yes, I can have my phone out, but like you said, Blue Mana won. I think I used to be nervous when I got, under 2 million. Now I don't even look. I just, power up runes to 15, no cap, no problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just been a quality of life thing. 2Aing is wonderful now. I've 2A'd at least 4 units that would take me so long. Because I remember the time it took when I was 2Aing Crow. I think I've had, Tatsu, definitely Shaman, the Light Griffin, all 2A'd within the exact same. So I love the auto farming. I haven't even started with the with the BJ5 or it's the Rift auto farming, but yeah, my homunculus like that, and I give so much respect to Lightstar because he grinded before auto farming to make both of his homunculus. So
same.
But I in short, thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, a foot, all for auto farming.
Big toe.
Right? So, for me, I have not been working from home since July. I've been back at work. And they have had us on a lot of weeks, 6 days, 13-hour days every day. So, even before that, for me, because I'm not doing something that I can have my phone out very often,
right?
It has been absolute game changing because I can have things like Aztec said, like I fully 2A'd my Miho just while I was at work because that team took 9 minutes to beat, because I had my Bulwark and my Felleria and then Miho, and they're now working on my the Firecat, same team. It takes forever, but I'm well, hey, I'm going to be working for 2 hours before my next break, so I hit that, I pop it into my pocket, and I come back in 2 hours, and it's done 10 rounds.
It's like Hot Pockets. It's great. Come back and it's done.
And I mean, right? And even aside from that, I've enjoyed just the fact that, I can be doing something else, even when I'm home, I could be, playing Genshin or something like that, and I could be auto farming, maybe something that doesn't take an awful lot of time, but it's freeing me up that I can be more focused on something else while still getting the progress that I want to in this game. So, I've been trying. I switched all 3 of my Ikarus to determination sets, and my towers have been maxed for a little bit. So, because I'm trying to build the Chikaro team, and I'm maybe 200 defense short right now. So I know I need a little bit better rune quality. So they're not quite there yet. But there again is something I can just set my Rift Raid team just to go to work and go to battle and take care of it for me and come back and just reap the rewards. So I mean, for me, it is something I advocate for, and I know there are some people who don't like it because they do have that time and they have hustled to get where they are, and I respect that. I understand that they have put in the work. So I mean, I understand how perception-wise for that 20% that really do not like it, but for the most part, for me, it is exactly what I need to feel like I can focus on the parts of the game that are a little bit more,
thought intensive, like
time
RTA,
RTA and things like that. I've been able to devote a little bit more time to exploring strategy with that because I'm not spending as much time farming for runes and things because I do that during the day. So for me, it's a 1000% win.
Nice.
Excellent. I do want to tell a funny story about last week's episode, we have a friend of the show. Gamer tag is DSC Justin. Definitely want to shout him out. We talked a little bit by accident, of course, about The Mandalorian. And Lightstar definitely made sure to notice, spoiler alert, we're going to talk about Mandalorian. Justin is washing
it was like
the dishes.
before I did it.
Oh no.
Justin's washing his dishes. We start talking about Mandalorian. He takes his AirPods out and throws because he doesn't want to get any spoilers. Yeah. And one of them almost lands in the sink, but he was able to get it, and it's working properly. And that hurt me because I know what it is to lose AirPods. I had them on my belt pack and on a clip. So happy, looked down one day and they were gone. So shout out to you. Thank you for listening, and thank you for sharing that story about. And we will definitely make sure to say, spoiler alert if we're ever gonna start, meandering about a show.
I regret nothing.
Yes, you own that.
I mean, I know we're recently in each other's orbits, JD, but I walk through life believing that everything I say is for a reason. So I rarely feel bad about it. I feel like if you've irritated me to the point where I had to say something to you, I mean, obviously you have to know, right? You have to know. And they made a very bad call on that name for that character, so it had to be talked about.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah. Isn't there in Summoner's War? Isn't there a Grogo?
Spoilers potentially.
No, in Summoner's War, the light.
There's a Grago. There's a Grago and a Grogo. Grago is the light golem, and Grogo is the dark lich.
So that's where they got the name from.
Oh, they ripped them off.
Pretty much Grogo, right?
Pains me even more.
Lawsuits are coming.
Oh man, I don't know. Come to us. You might want to get on that. Might want to throw some gloves on and
let's see.
Fight with Disney.
Come to us versus Disney.
Good luck.
I don't know who's going to win that one. Since we're talking about non sequiturs, JD, I gotta tell you, the new cycle for the character summons, I got Xiang Yan, the fire claymore wielder. Could not be happier. I had Shogyan, the ice, the ice claymore wielder. He was good, but I will never. He's probably in my storage defense force for Genshin for life now because she is so good. I will come in with that fire pillars, and then I will just animo and suck in 20 people who are all there at the same time, and it is to me one of the best characters I've gotten lately in that game.
I gotta build her then.
I enjoy her quite a lot, and I find the fire attribute so much better all around.
Definitely. In Genshin Impact, they definitely put a big emphasis on fire units, on pyro units. So, yes, fire is probably the number one element in that game.
And she is only my second fire unit because I've been rocking Amber for every fire puzzle for a minute.
Okay.
So that's a meme actually, which is totally fine. I wish I had it, but you only bring out Amber when you need some fire, some fire puzzle, situated.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm loving the whole culture behind it.
You were going to ask a couple of questions though about that, if you wanted, before we move on.
Who, me?
No, Aztec, but he is super distracted.
Oh yeah, I have questions because I am I think I'm AR 22 or 23, and I just got Razor, and I'm trying to build him with my meager my meager amount of yeah, I really like the fact that everything is team based, kind of like Summoner's War, but you know, currently this is the team I'm running: Sucrose, Lisa, Zhangling, and Wolf Boy Razor, Inuyasha.
Razor is awesome.
Really? So yes, tell me all about how cool he is.
Razor can literally be your main DPS and carry your team through with just his damage alone. Now, the only downside to Razor, in my opinion, there's only one downside, is that he is kind of selfish.
Okay.
Whereas if you're using his ultimate or anything like that and you take him off the field, his ultimate goes away.
Okay.
So you'll lose it. Like if you pop it and then all of a sudden switch because you forgot you wanted to do something, it's gone. Like
so
that's it.
A couple of other units like Kaya, they'll stay on the screen, you know, even if you switch. So his does
almost all of them.
Okay.
Yeah. If Razor leaves, he's taking his ball and he's going home. He's taking everything with him. So
he's basically Cartman from South Park.
Definitely.
Like.
Okay, no, that's very good to know.
I'm going home.
Yep. Yep, exactly. But he is amazing. Basically, what you want to do is you want to drop down everything with your other characters prior to bringing Razor onto the field, and then once you bring him on, he's there to finish the job.
Okay, so
and he can be very good.
So start with like a Sucrose, you know, do her super, maybe light it on fire with Zhangling,
and then Razor is just going to wreck. Yep.
Excellent.
Yep.
I have.
Oh, you're still rocking Lisa there, Aztec. Nice.
Yeah, I kind of want to go for that double electric. You know, I am super free to play. So far, still rocking Lisa. I just like her AOE's, especially with Sucrose AOE combined. It's kind of cool. But yeah, how?
I just hate charging it. You're like, hold on. Yeah. Stay away. Don't hit me.
And if you get touched, it's over.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So tell me about Zhangling. I am. This is one of my. You know what? I just love that she has a freaking bandage on her knee. That's just so like. That's so me. That means she fell off of something or fell out of something, and she has this permanent bandage.
So Zhangling is actually probably my best built character in the game at the moment, and I have like three nat 5s or legendary, not nat 5s, legendaries, and she's still my best artifact character. She's rocking like over 2,000 attack. She has like 16,000 HP. She's got all the talent upgrades, not maxed out, of course, because they don't give you a lot of those.
Right.
But she's an amazing unit, man.
What are you rocking her with?
She is currently on a 4-piece of Gladiator.
Okay. Very nice.
So she gets the extra damage because she's a polearm user, and she has a refined 3 crescent pike. So every week when the dragon, and I don't want to ruin the story for anybody, but every week when the bosses reset and you have a chance to get those prototypes, I'm praying to the gotcha gods that it drops a polearm prototype so I can max her out. But I love her.
Excellent.
Okay. See, I started building mine, but I swapped her out for Xiang when I got her. Maybe I'll have to revisit her.
And last but not least, I'm going to say it wrong. Fish or Fischl or Fishizzle or whatever.
Yeah. Fischl! That is my girl there.
Honestly, I'm right up with you. We really need like controller support for the phones and for the iPads, so I can I can aim with some type of decency. I can aim okay on the phone, but man, I miss my controller for
Aztec,
aiming.
you need one of these. You need one of these.
What is that?
And just play it on that TV back there.
That's that PS5, baby.
What's a TV?
Okay.
There's just no talking to him when he's ridiculous like this.
What is
No,
that magical?
Fischl's amazing.
Yes.
Fischl's amazing too. You want to get as much attack, crit rate, and elemental mastery. And she is one of the best units in the game in terms of doing damage when she's not even on the field.
So
Oh
I
yeah,
got lucky
I dropped
and
her
I got
bird and I peace out from her.
I got a
That's all
Nat
you need her
5 bow, I think, the Skyward Harp. Super like just
Oh, nice.
just complete.
Oh.
And I know I'm probably using it wrong. I'm probably pointing it in the wrong direction, you know, because I'm a noob. But that's my and trust me, super free to play. But that's my highest level, what have you. So, am I able to enhance these? I mean, I'm sorry, ascend these, because I'm not going to get another one of these. Let's just be honest. Probably not going to. So, is there any other way to refine a weapon like this?
Unfortunately, no. Just the same in the same sense that the only way to get constellations is to get the character again.
Got you.
The only way you can refine is if you have the
exact same
weapon, and that's the one drawback in my opinion with the I keep saying Nat 5 with the legendary weapons.
Right.
Is the fact that more than likely, unless you're a whale, you're not going to be able to refine these at all.
Mm-hmm.
So I personally I do have one legendary artifact, and it's actually the other bow. It's the what's it called? The Amos bow.
Okay.
Amos bow, whatever. And that's on my Tartaglia. But I like the prototypes. I like the weapons that you can get. Maybe not even the 4-star or the blue, the purple weapons, because you still gotta wish for those.
Gotcha.
But it's type or the battle pass weapons, like you can get those and refine them. So those are my favorite weapons in the game.
Excellent. So thank you for the advice, so I know who to keep and who to bench. I'm definitely gonna build up Zhangling, and plus she's a chef too, which was one of my many jobs that I had. So she cooks, so that's like right up my alley. She's my girl. You know, everyone likes all the cute little waifus.
Spicy meatball.
and her teddy bear shoots fire. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
And she has a bandage.
Don't they all?
Oh, they don't. How many fire-breathing teddy bears?
My bad.
Anyway,
I don't know, couple. Smokey, Ted, probably. Ted 2.
Okay.
Excellent. So back to Summoner's War, back to SW. Last week from my SWC scroll, I was lucky enough to pull Fuko, the Wind Lich, and I needed a wind tank, and I really, really am happy that I got him. So I see when I'm pretty sure Childish made a video recently all about Fuko. I haven't built him up yet, but do you have any advice of how I can make him as beastly as possible?
So I've had Fuko is kind of like the same thing for me as Thrain.
Right.
He's been 6-starred and max skilled for a very long time with the same exact runes on him. I built him differently because I was using Fuko when Necro first came out as one of my Necro powerhouses.
Got you.
So mine is on attack, crit damage, attack, because you don't need speed really in Necro.
Yeah.
And he was my main damage dealer. So if you're gonna go with the HP tank side of it, I guess speed, crit damage, HP with a lot of crit rate and attack subs, just to make him have a little punch as well. But yeah, he's pretty solid. He's got a nice little defense break. He's got a nice little decreased speed, so he's got some utility along with being able to hit a decent amount of pack a little punch behind of it. So not bad.
Very cool. I mean, yeah, I didn't get a Nat 5 from the SWC, but I'm pretty happy with this guy.
That's 95% of people.
Now, it should be at this point that I tell you, JD, a couple months ago, he fed his Antares before he even consulted with me.
Yep.
Look at that look! Look at it, Aztec! Look how much you paid him.
Yeah.
If I wish I had a bail, I would go shame. Shame.
Probably need to get you a stick. A shame stick. Shame.
I apologize.
Oh, shit.
I am so sorry.
I mean, but don't we all have that one unit that we fed because
Lapis.
we were young and we were like, why did I do that?
He fed Lapis.
This guy.
I didn't feed a unit, but during the first, like, choose your 5, like, dungeons.
All heroes. Yeah.
I thought, oh, okay, well, I've seen this great unit, this Barbarian King, this Water Barbarian King. Maybe I should get skill ups for him.
Yeah.
Little did I know his family come in pieces in the guild shop like every 3 days, and
Yep.
I missed out on Lynette, and I'm still
Yeah.
salty about it.
Dark Magic Knight.
Yeah, that's right. I think the biggest feed I've ever had, or the stupidest one, is back when I was in my first like probably 7 months of playing the game.
Yeah.
I pulled both Beta and Molly.
Oh,
And
Dark Mermaid.
Someone
then White
people in
Mermaid.
chat told me Beta is amazing. Feed Molly because that is a good skill up, and I fed Molly, and look at her now.
Look at her now. Yeah. It's all good. We
and
all
now I
make
have
mis-
2 Betas.
Now you have 2. Oh
Yeah.
no.
Still no Molly.
But that's like I had a choice between the Wind Dragon one time on a blessing
Right.
and Ciara, and I was like, I gotta go for Ciara, right? Like, I mean, obviously, and I've summoned her 2 more times since then. So you know, I haven't seen that dragon again though.
Nice.
So really quick, let's talk about this giveaway that we're going to
Yes.
give away. We're gonna give stuff away. Grand prize is going to be this awesome Katarina statue, and we're gonna go over specifically directions on how you can win a awesome
tiny
Wind Valkyrie
Shy
Katarina.
knee.
Second place are going to be a couple of these swag bags from 2017 and from 2019. And third place is going to be a $20 Visa gift card, which you can buy crystals or, you know, Prima Gems and Genshin or whatever you want that costs $20.
Prima Gens. Mm-hmm.
So these are the directions. For JDtheGamer, you have to follow his Twitch, you have to follow his YouTube, and you have to follow his Discord. I rock on
Got
every
it.
block.
Off the top of your head.
Yeah, right?
Nice.
So JDtheGamer
go.
86, YouTube, Twitch, Discord. Also, step 2, that was step 1. Step 2, you gotta follow MRGTSW on Instagram, Discord, and YouTube. We're gonna check. We're gonna make sure that all you folks follow all of us. So once all that's followed and everything's all good, next week we're gonna actually give you a code. We're gonna make it really specific and really easy. That code you enter in our promotions channel on our Discord, and we will choose from all the people that listened, and we will be happy to. We're gonna choose, of course, 3 winners. Grand prize winner, the Katarina figurine. Second, the swag bags from 2017 and 2019, and the third is going to be the Visa gift card. So, with all of that said, we're going to have a really quick YouTube video, you know, showing you specific directions on how to do all this. And, yeah, we'll be happy to give some of this stuff away. You know, it's the holidays, and we just really appreciate our, you know, fan base and our listeners and JD's, you know, viewers. and we want to give you folks something pretty cool. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give stuff away.
I love the thematic device on JD's stream right now, where the Dark Knight is getting darker on that side of him.
That was not on purpose, but yes, it does look good.
I'm justice.
Oh, also GSPK. That reminds me of our last giveaway. GSPK. We have sent out your swag pack, so you should get it in probably by maybe the end of the week, early next week. So yeah, that's gonna be. So enjoy that. It's some of our swag. JD, I gotta give you a swag pack too because
That's
you're
right,
a friend of the show, and we really appreciate you coming on and chatting with us and such.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Oh look, his camera went out.
And it's back on, and we're back on it. Clicking on the wrong thing.
Aztec, I think it's around that time. I know JD is hoarding, but maybe we can convince him for 3 mysticals.
Orion says it's summon the clock. I really appreciate it. JD, you gave me an awesome bump last time you were here. I was able to get some lightning on an LNG. Got Dragunov, the sniper. I'm loving him, so thank you for the JD bump. Appreciate it.
All good. That's what I do.
That's how he do.
Exclusives. Anyone for this?
I mean,
wow.
I'm guaranteeing lightning because I have some legendaries. So I mean, I it's going to happen. This is a foregone conclusion at this point.
Lightning-tastic.
We're going to have my lightning.
On top of it, the exclusive summoning looks kind of tasty this week, so I might shoot some stones out. That'll be that. Forget. Okay.
I'm gonna do 6 mysticals since I'm at 196. I'll go down to 190.
Nice.
Appreciate it.
No, I'm waiting for that Archangel. That's my next time in the
exclusive.
cheap seats.
Oh,
Yep.
coming up. 2 weeks. Awesome. So I'm gonna do some
right.
stones. I'm gonna do about 10 mysticals. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a crazy day.
Okay, and this is how I got my Trinity last time, JD. So I know it sounds antithetical to what I want, but I don't want any new units. All right, cool.
Nice.
Now you can count it down, Aztec.
No problem. 3, 2, 1, and summon. Summon time in the city. There's...
Lightning on a mystical. See, I told you.
Oh, I just got one.
worked.
I got lightning too.
Nice. Okay,
Very
hero.
cool.
Yeah,
One of the best
yeah.
RTA
At
characters is good old Fire Ninja.
All right, I did 6. I'm out.
Nice.
Oh, I got some lightning. Let's see what exactly happens.
Look, another Mantura.
Another Mantura!
Like,
Yo, you have the Lizard Factory.
He's going to join the army.
So here's a joke about Galleon, JD. I summoned my first Galleon last month, and I've been playing for 3 years. I never had Galleon. And now, today,
No.
I get him today. I get him again. Skills for Frigate, so I'm happy. Frigate's gonna get some food.
I'll just say I might, if I were you, think about building a second galleon.
Really?
He's that good? I have like 4 of them.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Wow. See, now I've had a tumultuous lifetime with Galleon.
Tell him.
I reviled him for many years. I didn't understand his appeal. I didn't understand why anybody would dare to build him. I mean, such silliness, right? And then
Literally, he said, "Ugh, Galleon." We have it on record.
Galleon. Yeah, there's
Literally.
a soundbite that he made of this but like then I started using him and I was like, oh, now I get it. But then I was like, well, he doesn't do a lot of damage on his own, and there's other defense breakers out there, so I just went to hit him more frequently and put Sylvia in, kind of approach to life.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it could be because I have Sylvia and other units that their S1 will defense break, so, you know, I feel inclined to just beat my head against them repeatedly, so.
That's fine. I mean, when you have a LD Nat 5, I mean, that's a good switcheroo.
It's a good
from
excuse, right? I do love
like
her
it.
stuff.
I did pull a win Ninetales, but yeah. On to the
He's
next.
still going, JD. Look at him go.
Yeah, he's got stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
no. So
I'm a hoarder, so you know I'm keeping my like 20 squirrels in keeping.
I hear you. So awesome summon session. Got Galleon. Ugh, Galleon.
Got lightning.
Got some lightning, which was great. And we got some Genshin talk in, which I needed because I am super new
Loved.
at Genshin, and now I kind of know who to put some focus on, especially with Razor, making him my main DPS, and you know, building up Zhongling as much as possible. And you gave me the biggest tip of all: make sure that since Razor's selfish and he takes his ball and go home, make sure he's the last one to start dealing damage on everybody. Because I would have been super salty. Oh, let's do a super first and then switch him out and then.
Yeah.
But you know, thanks for the advice. I will put it into practice. But
Absolutely.
time for shoutouts, Lightstar. I think. Who you shouting out?
I mean, JD first and foremost. I mean, as always, I have the absolute best time chatting with you. Every time I see you and your crew playing Apex, I must admit I hop in just hoping to get into a round you're in for a couple rounds before I have to go to bed, but to no avail yet. To no avail. One of these days, I'm going to manage it. It's going to be great. But, you know, everybody in our Discord, you know, Hyunga, DSC Justin, GSPK, you know, Rashi Boshi, everybody, you know, you're all super fun to talk to. I love our strategy discussions because, you know, it lets us do what we do when we do the podcast here, but, you know, all during the week. So I can just chat with you all and hear your opinions and debate what, you know, what the best move is. So, you know, I really appreciate it. And I know we shouted him out last week, but, you know, Evan and Gigi and Seppi and the whole crew over at Fuse News, like 100 episodes. That's really impressive.
Yeah.
And way to go.
Want to give
I
them some
enjoy
love for
their
that.
I enjoy their irreverent approach to video editing. It delights me and it makes me giggle every time. I don't know why.
So that's the point, right? They're here for to spread in, you know, knowledge and entertainment, and they do a great job of it. But and you know, thanks for being a friend of the show. You know, we've met a bunch of times, and you know, just great meeting them and talking to them and such. But I want to really give a big shout out to DSC Justin. You know, I'm glad that he was listening. I'm glad when anyone listens, to be honest. But you know, the fact that he almost lost his AirPod, I just feel bad about that.
Yeah.
If honestly, if that happens, if you are listening to our show and you just throw out your AirPods, I will get you another pair of AirPods.
Wow. That was a bold statement.
Everyone's gonna lose their AirPods at once.
I need the new ones.
What were yours? Mine were obviously the newest model.
Yeah, come on, the one that came out yesterday.
Wear and tear on them? They're obviously the best.
But yeah, that's my shout out. I definitely want to shout out Rashi Boshi also. He's been holding our guild together masterfully, so definitely want to shout him out too.
JD, any shout outs on your end? And if you have any fun questions, I very much enjoyed your one last time. So, you know, I'm all for it. If you have any, you know, the favorite movie, that was dope.
Like
that.
Yeah. That's putting me on the spot now.
No, I'm sorry. Do your shout out.
Favorite band.
So I'm gonna shout out my two. As you mentioned, you already brought up the Apex. So we're currently trying to grind for plat this season. That's why we've been playing so much. So I'm gonna shout out my boy Reality Sucks. Reality_Sucks. He's one of my guys that I play with. And
Excellent.
the other one is gonna be Johnny B. underscore TTV.
Awesome.
They are great streamers. They not only stream Summer, or they do actually stream Summoner's War, but they not only stream Apex, but they do a lot of other games. Right now, I think Reality's streaming and doing some Pokemon trading game, and Johnny does a lot of old school games. So they're really cool. I really enjoy gaming with them. And then yeah, good luck to whoever's gonna win this Katarina figure.
Absolutely.
Love that. Love that.
Can we do favorite bands or favorite artists, musical artists?
Ooh.
I'm down with that. I think we brought that up kind of last time, I think, but
No, favorite
hands
movies.
down, there's no. But I could have sworn we talked about this because we got into you being a DJ,
Right.
or starting a DJ.
Yes.
So, long story short, Michael Jackson is the GOAT. Doesn't matter. Singing, dancing, performing, entertainment, wow
Movies,
factor.
yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter. Video game, it doesn't matter. He's the GOAT. So now, if we're talking about current favorites, I'm gonna throw everybody for a loop. We'll probably have to go with BTS right now.
Okay.
I love them. Absolutely love them. I have all their albums. They're an amazing group that can. And I've always been a fan that the people, the entertainers that I fall in love with in terms of their singing and whatnot are people that sound the same when they do it live.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Great point.
That's what captivated me about Michael Jackson so much,
Absolutely.
is that he could literally do a 3-hour show dancing nonstop and still sound as buttery smooth as when he started.
Awesome.
And that's what I see with BTS. They sound buttery smooth live. They're moving around all crazy.
This is
They
what
have
I'm
crazy
saying.
choreograph, but they sound great.
That's the hallmark
So,
of an artist.
I
If
don't
you're
care about-
dancing and sounding good,
Yep. Yeah.
but so many
I
people
don't care
dance
about the
lip sync.
language barrier,
You know what I mean?
because music transcends language.
Yes.
So I'm sitting there, they're singing in Korean, and I'm sitting there mouthing it like I know Korean, and I don't know a lick. But
Honestly,
I can hear what I can make out what it
there's
sounds
so
like.
many anime
it sounds
songs
good
that are
to
in
me.
Japanese that I love, and I wish I could sing along with.
Yep.
One of the Bleach themes. I'm gonna say it wrong. Ichirin no Hana. I think Never Wilting Flowers. Pride. By High and Mighty Color. Pride by High and Mighty Color. These songs get me going, and you know, as mellow as I am, I hear those and I'm ready to go. So, but you said music transcends language, 100%.
Yep.
Ken, who's your favorite band?
For me, Michael, obviously, for older, I could listen to anything Michael has ever done. I could
Excellent.
watch his music videos all the time and never be bored. Post Michael, I would say Better Than Ezra, which is a somewhat obscure because everybody looks at them as a one-hit wonder band, but they actually have some phenomenal music that has come out long since that one song in the 90s that everybody knew them for.
What was their
and
one-hit wonder?
I'll just play it right now. I have their music right next to me somewhere. Find it. You keep talking then.
Oh, but just to answer the question, I'm wearing it right now.
Wu-Tang.
All of them,
Yes.
like they're all of the, you know, of course the original 9. We're just gonna keep it 2, but they had some awesome splinter groups and such like that, like the Gravediggers and such like that. But like that first album, that first video, when I saw the first Method Man video, you know, I was already hooked. You know, because they talk about nerd stuff. They talk about comics, and you know, everything from comics to, you know, space stuff to, you know, regular, you know, life. So they're easily my favorite, I guess, band. You could say, band, because there's 9 of them, and they did so many collabs with people, just like we're doing now. You know, it was just and you know, to see the documentary about their origin story and how a lot of them didn't like each other, but then came together. It's just an awesome bunch of artists. But yeah, Wu-Tang forever. I came to bring the thrain.
There you go.
So this was their song they were famous for back in the 90s.
It's a great band.
Anyways, wonderful group.
Excellent.
And they're wonderful live performers. They're a lot of fun. They perform at Jazz Fest every year. And they're just great.
So if,
they're wonderful.
again, stranded on a desert island, can he listen to one band? That's going to be the band, huh, Lightstar?
Well, I mean, if Michael was not an option, then
Got
yes.
you. Yeah.
I mean, because I got to go with JD. Like, there is just nothing like Michael. I mean, he redefined like what everything in music was up to that point. I mean,
started with The Wiz. Yeah,
there's just nobody like him.
I'm gonna watch The Wiz again.
Down the road.
Like, dude, and the fact that he could listen to another professional in their profession, like guitarist or bass or piano, and be like, no, you missed this key right there. Like it was amazing. He was like on a whole nother musical level, dude. Like,
yeah, he was
ridiculous.
Like you said, he was next level. Like we're here, he was up there somewhere, you know, with his musical, you know, adaptation. But yeah, man, that, like you said, he's 1 in a million. We'll never see his like again. Nope. But that about wraps it up for this particular episode. New episodes every Saturday. Reach out to us on reach out to JDtheGamer. Please shout out your socials, JD.
Yes, so JDtheGamer 86 on pretty much every social except YouTube. It is just JDtheGamer, no 86. I'm on Twitch, I'm on Instagram, on Twitter, on the Tube, and yeah, hit me up.
Excellent.
I'm getting close to 700 followers on Twitch. I'm at like 645, so if we can get that by my birthday, that'd be fire.
So remember, part of the
21st birthday, people. Come on.
Remember, part of the giveaway is to follow. Is to follow. So you know, let's bump his numbers up and let's get him there. So if you want that KATARINA, you know, you gotta do some following, gotta press some buttons. But yeah, that wraps it up. MRGTSW, new episodes every Saturday. MRGTSW at Gmail.
I like your hat.
MRGTSW on YouTube. MRGTSW on Instagram. MRGTSW on Reddit. At Rancher's Guide on Twitter. And last but not least, Monster Rancher's Guide to the Universe on our Discord. We talk about more than Summoner's War. We talk Star Wars. We talk Star Trek. We talk Genshin. We talk to Lightstar 777. And who knows what other channels you're going to find in Monster Rancher's Guide to the Universe.
Indeed. Thank you once again, JD. I hope everybody has just the best week ever, and you all summon like 5 L&D Nat 5s. Why not? Go big. Go big, everybody.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Oh, right. Live long and prosper.
Peace and long life. Life.